We are here at Legion Field on the campus of Rocky Top Sports World and Gatlinburg Pittman High School, getting set for the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl. James Shannon and Blake Thompson on the call. Had a great Rising Stars game, phenomenal Rising Stars game. And now we're getting set for some 8-man football. Blake, there's some studs on this game, in this game for both of these teams, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's impressive just watching them practice the last 2 days up here in beautiful confines of the Rocky Top Sports Complex. There's some talent. They're about to show it off as we get ready for the kick here.
Arrington will kick it away, and here we go from Legion Field. Kickoff is going to be returned.
They try to set up the wall. He just can't get outside.
I believe that's J.B. Jones getting just outside the 20.
He comes up hobbling. Hopefully he's okay, but his leg got twisted back behind him a little bit on that, it looked like, from this distance. That's Bafumi with the return.
So Team Stars, rather, will start off on offense. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. And this is Tanner Clark from Franklin Classical School getting the start. Give here up the middle. Trying to see who had the ball there.
I believe that's Hunter Atkins.
Hunter Atkins from Evangel Christian with the carry, and it'll bring up a second down.
Atkins, I got to see firsthand this year. He's a load, good running back, great vision. Goes, I think now, postseason, he's right at 200 pounds or so. He's a workhorse, and we're going to see it again today, as you see there, getting 6 yards.
Lancaster in the Clark in the shotgun, fires out to the left-hand side. Pass is complete, and he may have the first down there. And he will. He'll move the change, trying to see who the pass was to. But Tanner Clark, the junior from Franklin Classical School.
I think that was number 4. That was Judah Thompson out wide left, and that's back where he is now again.
Give to
it's Hunter Atkins again.
Atkins, yep.
He's familiar running behind this line. Got Elijah Henderson, Carson Donovan, Jackson Peaches Toole, and then Kyle Jones. So that is his offensive line or members from it this last year.
Lancaster takes the snap, and we get whistles as soon as it happens.
Defense
timeout. Blue, their first church timeout of the half.
And that's Team Stripes. They are led by Coach J.J. Duarte out of the Lighthouse Warriors. Coach Ryan Scott from the Tennessee Heat is the offensive coordinator. And the way they did it is they have several head coaches and then assistant coach there, so they were able to pick an assistant each. So J.J. Duarte from the Lighthouse Warriors and his assistant coach
J.J. Ryan Scott
is Tommy Alcorn. Yeah. And then Ryan Scott from the Tennessee Heat is the offensive coordinator. Wayne Ryle is his assistant. And then Ethan Knight from the Greenville Hurricanes is the defensive coordinator. And Coach Jamarcus Thompson is along his side. We'll get to the Team Stars coaches here momentarily.
Here out wide right, you got Jake Atkinson technically in the slot behind Judah Thompson, but they're almost stacked. See if that'll make it hard in man coverage.
Clark, pitch out to Atkins on the right-hand side. Quick throw down to the 45-yard line. So a gain of maybe 1. And it'll bring up a 4th down. Team Stars, they are led by head coach Hunter Wilson from Ezekiel Academy. And Coach Clay Romano from Evangel Christian is his assistant. Offensive coordinator is Coach Jeremy Boskin from Tri-Cities Christian, and Coach Micah Hughes is along his side with him. And then Coach Tim Humans from the Pack Panthers is the defensive coordinator, and Coach Michael McNulty is his assistant. 3rd and 1 rather. It is 3rd down. 3rd and 1, and Team Stars are going for it. Lancaster with the keeper, and he may have enough.
Yeah, second effort, got it. Replay looking like he got more than enough on that. That's what you want. Is at some point you got to be able to line up behind the big nasties, get a few yards against the other big nasties on the other side that want to prevent that, obviously.
So 1st and 10, great job by Team Stars getting the 1st down. Lancaster takes the snap, looking, fires deep on the right-hand side, and passes incomplete.
That was the tight end, Kyle Jones.
Yep.
Kyle stopped running a little bit, and that's not how he usually plays. I wonder if the sun at this point, because he's looking right into the sun, wonder if that played a role. Regardless, 2nd and 10 now.
It'll bring up a Team Stars 2nd down. Man in motion is Atkinson. Give is to Atkins, and he's dropped at the 45-yard line. And that's number 31 for Team Stripes. Aaron Mosley from the Greenville Hurricanes, the senior, gets in there and gets the loss of yardage.
Trying to see who got there first. He just split the guard and tight end. They both missed on it. He actually made the play. He didn't get the credit for the tackle, but he made the play. It was a great job by that left defensive end.
Clark fires deep, this time up the middle. It's caught down inside the 10.
That's Judah Thompson.
That's Judah Thompson from Evangel Christian, tearing it up this year. 39 catches, 900 yards, 17 touchdowns. Just going off, and a great job by Tanner Clark to find Thompson and get in scoring position.
Now the Stripes team just wholesale replaced their defense. I don't know if it's because it's more goal line or they didn't like what they saw.
Give is to Atkins up the middle. He's powering his way. He's down to the 1. Team Stripes gets the stop there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Again, he's such a load. He's such a weapon, especially from this distance from the goal line. We've seen it all year, and 13 games now, his 14th game of the year.
Clark is in the shotgun. Man in motion is Atkinson. Clark pitches it to Atkinson, makes the first man miss, looking for the edge on the right-hand side, and he will get stopped. I believe that was number 40 for Team Stripes. It's Jonathan Roby from Hillcrest Christian. Loss of yards on the play, back to the 3, and it's now 3rd and goal.
Yeah, there was pressure coming from the outside that I think Hunter Adkins was responsible for blocking, just didn't get there because of what he saw happening inside.
Clark, give to Atkins up the middle. Was it enough?
Line judge is saying
no,
he was
he's down.
So it'll be 4th and inches.
Wow. So 4th and inches. And Ryan Arrington from Lancaster Christian is the kicker for Team Stars, but they don't want any of it. They're going to put this ball in the end zone.
You got 5 defenders coming in for the Stripes team.
Man in motion. Clark, keeper, trying to get it up the middle.
He
He
didn't get it.
stuffed the Stripes defense. Nothing doing.
That's a huge stand, goal line stand for them. Momentum could have gone the other way, and now it potentially shifts if they can get it out from the hole they're in at about the 1 yard line. I think they're saying 2.
I mentioned Coach Ethan Knight and Coach Jamarcus Thompson, both from the Greenville Hurricanes, coordinating this defense, and they just coordinated them into an outstanding goal line stop. And so now we'll see this offense take the field. And it'll be Oliver Johnson, the senior from the Freedom Cowboys, getting the start. Backed up deep in their own end.
That's perfect for him as a quarterback, though. His style, he's not as much a passer. He will run and lower his head.
Direct snap here to Luchtefeld. I'm sorry.
No, you're
direct
right.
snap to Luchtefeld across the 5 down to the 6. And gives him a little bit of breathing room. Luchtefeld this year for the Tennessee Heat, the senior. 76 carries, 900 yards, 13 touchdowns. And that's on top of over 600 receiving yards. Young man has had a season for the Tennessee Heat. Of course, last year's 8-man bowl overall MVP with 3 interceptions and a touchdown. Johnson brings a man in motion. Keeper by Johnson. He's down across the 10. It's close to the first. It'll be 3rd and 1 if not.
As I was saying, that's his game. He will lower his head. He's so tough. He also started for the Freedom Cowboys at middle linebacker.
Yeah.
So you don't see a lot of quarterbacks that will lower the boom on both sides of the ball, but he's a special player, and he does it both ways.
Well, Johnson this year for the Freedom Cowboys, 185 carries, over 1,700 yards, 29 touchdowns. He will pound the football. Johnson takes the shotgun snap. Give on the sweep on the left-hand side. They've got the first down across the 20. Carrying the ball there, that's number 19.
That's T.J. Lorio. That's been their connection all year long.
Yep.
Both play for the Huntsville team, the Cowboys, and they've made that bread and butter for them is that jet sweep, just getting numbers on the edge, and in that situation, getting the first down for the Stripes team.
For Lorio, 62 carries, almost 700 yards this year, and 14 touchdowns on the ground. Man in motion. Johnson, give to Luchtefeld, up the middle. Maybe
Caden
got a
Jones.
couple, and he is swallowed, like you said, by Caden Jones from Evangel Christian.
Caden's a special player, the way he reacts, how quickly he reacts. He's one of the players that you love to coach because he loves contact. He seeks it out, and when he gets there, it is not a pat on the back. He will lower the boom.
Oliver Johnson, Aiden Luchtefeld, 2 guys that actually faced each other for the inaugural SEC championship. Play fake. Johnson with the keeper, and he will get stuffed there. And that's number 46, Cole Romano for Evangel Christian this year. 42 tackles, average 3 per game, 16.5 tackles for loss, and 8 sacks.
Absolutely. Cole's very disciplined, very fundamentally sound. He should be his dad's defensive coordinator at Evangel. And
you would hope so.
Yeah.
You would hope so.
Well, he's going to hear about it at home, if not, right?
3rd and 13. Team Stripes working out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Johnson pitches it to Luchtefeld, makes the first man miss, but Luchtefeld is stuffed by this Team Stars defense, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Was that Romano again? I'm trying to see on the
It may have been.
Caden Jones is over there.
Yep.
Romano's over there.
And so 4th down and 15. And Ryan Arrington, who actually just played in the Rising Stars game, pulling double duty and punting and kicking here in the 8-man bowl.
Yeah, we didn't have a bunch of kickers apply apparently this year. I know Lucas Mass for Evangel is in this game and then in the game following this.
Andrew Barksdale is back to return for Team Stripes on the right-hand side, and he's dropped at the 48-yard line. That's number 20, Jensen MacArthur, for the Freedom Cowboys. So Team Stars will have their second offensive drive of the game here with 4 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So you're going to see an entire different offense, quarterback, offensive line, receivers, everything. This is their second team. It doesn't mean they're not starters. It's just you have two groups.
Pass complete across the middle.
It's Micah Turner
From Tri-Cities Christian with the catch. At quarterback for this drive, it's Clinton Chase, the senior from Tabernacle Christian. I'll talk about him in a second, but a quick pitch to number 1. That's Tony Pafumi from East Central. And he might have gotten a couple yards. Team Stripes running this no-huddle offense. Very up-tempo, very high-paced that Coach Jeremy Boskin has coordinated. Quick throw out to the left-hand side. Pass is complete. That's number 6, Maddie Spackman from Ezekiel Academy. 42 catches, over 900 yards, and 12 touchdowns for the senior. Clinton Chase for Tabernacle Christian completed 63% of his passes this season. Keeper by Chase across the 30, and a big gain for Team Stars.
They're still in the hurry up here. They're not giving the defense time to wholesale substitute like the previous unit.
Chase takes the snap, looking right, fires across the middle, pass complete to Pafumi. And it'll be enough to move the chains. It'll be a Team Stars first down.
You mentioned Matty Spackman out of Ezekiel Academy. He's a home run threat every time he gets near the ball. He's a big kid. He's talented, great hands, and if he gets past you, you're not going to catch him.
We'll have whistles. Officials having a discussion here with, looks like Micah Hendricks from South Haven Christian, trying to get the pace sorted out.
I'm not sure what that was about, but we're back in business now.
Chase throws it deep. Pafumi in the end zone, incomplete. Unable to haul it in.
I think it might have been Matty Spackman out there.
Sorry, Spackman, you're right.
Spackman doesn't miss those balls often. Very seldom, in fact. Wow.
Pass is incomplete out to the left-hand side.
Almost picked off. We talked a lot about it in the first game. These teams come in, people come up, I think 12 states represented. They don't have the practice time like a normal season, and the chemistry is not always there, and I think we're seeing that now.
Cullen White on that last play. Excellent job. Chase, pump fake. He's going to keep it across the 10 and get brought down around the 8. It'll be third down. Team Star, I mentioned Team Stars, very.
It was fourth down.
Fourth down.
4th down and 4. You've gotten here before.
Team Stripes with a stop already. Chase takes the snap, looking right, flushed out, and he's dropped.
Wow.
And the ball came out, but they're going to rule that he was down.
That's Jonathan Roby again from Hillcrest.
There's Roby.
Two huge plays so far. 2 times inside the 10-yard line. 2 empty drives, no points on the board.
Hillcrest Christian, an independent team out of Mississippi, just switched to 8-man, and Jonathan Roby just imposing his will on this Team Stars offense right now. So Jaron Kaiser from Zion Christian, the senior, will come in. Pump fake, fires deep right, and missed his man, overthrew him. Looks like the pass was intended for number 9. That's going to be, nope, what number 9?
I thought I saw 9 too. That's 9 for them is Oliver Johnson. I don't think they were throwing that. Well, I'll catch that number next time because I don't see it on replay either.
Kaiser, like I said, out of Zion Christian, the senior. And fun fact, his brother actually played in the 11-man bowl 3 years ago. So full circle for the family. Kaiser with the keeper. Tough run down to the 25. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. Gain of 2 on the play. I want to give a big shout out to all 170 of you watching, and I mentioned this during the Rising Stars game. The Rising Stars and All-American games this year, awesome representation from all over the place. I believe 11 or 12 states.
I think we said 12.
12, yeah. So guys from all over the place getting a chance to play. Handoff here up the middle. Huge hole, huge gain across the 35. The ball is carried by number 22, Jacob Mock, out of Grace Baptist. 43 carries on the year, 330 yards, 4 touchdowns. And it'll be a Team Stripes first down.
I was trying to get a number on who made the tackle. I think it was Barksdale maybe. Came in, had a good look. It's just after a first down. There's nothing you can do to fix that.
Kaiser brings a man from right to left. Takes the snap, fakes the pitch left, looking left, fires. Pass is incomplete.
No. Wow, he had it.
It was intended, I believe it was 87. No, it was Brinson. It was
it's a man missing a shoe because he literally jumped out of a shoe on that. Nobody happier about the drop than number 43 for the Stars, Hayden Black. He'd given up a few steps to him. If he catches that, it's obviously a huge play. Instead, fortunately for the Stars team, they're looking at 2nd and 10.
Pitch out to the right-hand side. This is Mock.
Ball comes
and the
out.
Ball's out. The ball's out.
That goes back to the Stars.
That's going to be number 46.
46, Cole Romano.
Cole Romano coming away with the ball. So Team Stars get a stop of their own. And so it'll be a 1st and 10, Team Stars at the 35-yard, the plus 35-yard line with just over a minute to go in the first quarter. What a fast first quarter, fast-paced. And Tanner Clark from Franklin Classical back in on offense at quarterback. Give to Atkins up the middle, across the 35, down to maybe the 32 or 33. And it'll bring up a Team Stars 2nd down.
The Stars spent so much time on the stripe side of the field to come away with nothing. At some point, the dam has to break and they get some points, or it's one of those things that ends up you really regret down the road.
Clark looking deep on the left-hand side, fires. He caught it.
Wow. Down at the 2.
That's number 4, Judah Thompson.
That's his 2nd long catch. Ended up at about the same place before.
Literally yardage, the same place.
Yardage, same thing. It's just, can the Stars punch it in at this point from, they spotted at the 3.
Under 30 seconds to go, so presumably one more play left here in this quarter. Clark is in the shotgun, flanked by Atkins and Atkinson. Sounds like a law firm.
That's right.
Clark, give to Atkins. He's stuffed. He's stuffed again by that Team Stripes defense. And that will end the first quarter. Well, I would say your score, it's just goose eggs.
If you're a defensive guy, this is your
This
dream
is your
come
game.
true.
And
Yeah.
this is 8-man football.
Oh, yeah, just not
Everyone
the
says
high-scoring.
this ain't football. This is 50 or something. It's nothing after a 15-minute quarter.
The national championship game in Panama City Beach
Was
featuring a lot of
the
these same
same
players
way.
into the first quarter 0-0.
We're going to step aside. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Start of the second quarter here at Legion Field on the campus of Rocky Top Sports World and Gatlinburg Pittman High School. We're tied at goose eggs after two defensive stands, goal line stands by the Team Stripes defense. But a third time, Team Stars are in striking distance. Clark fires across the middle, passes incomplete.
A little too high.
Intended for Atkinson from South Haven Christian. And so Team Stars facing a third down, 3rd and goal from the 5.
I wonder if they won't go back to that. Both receivers were open. You couldn't have made a bad choice, whether it's Atkinson or Judah Thompson. Is his overthrow. So do you go back to that and try to hit it again?
Clinton Chase has come in at quarterback. Give to Atkins up the middle. He's stuffed again by that Team Stripes defense. And now on 4th down, let's see what the decision is here from Team Stars. Ball is at the 4. It's 4th and goal. They're going to go for it.
I think you have to go for it. I think you do something different than up the middle. That has not worked yet.
Lucas Mast is the kicker from Evangel Christian for Team Stars, but he's on the sidelines. Chase takes the snap, rolls right. He's going to just toss it up on the right-hand side, and it's incomplete. 3 straight goal line stands by this Team Stripes defense. Now the downside is they do start with the ball at their own 4, but 3 straight drives that Team Stars should have punched that ball in. I say should have. Just
you can't.
They're
waste
inside the
opportunity.
5.
You can't waste opportunity.
Yeah,
They've wasted opportunity. It should be 21-0.
they wasted 2 great throws to Judah Thompson.
Yeah, absolutely.
That doesn't happen all the time.
Those are the things that come back and haunt you in the second half and the end of the game.
Direct snap here to Luchtefeld, just trying to get some breathing room, and he might have made it up to the 5. Oliver Johnson back in at quarterback.
You mentioned Luchtefeld, everything he meant to his team, not just this year but in previous years as well. He went down in their state championship game, and it looked like career-ending.
Yeah.
Especially season-ending. I know, being a senior, but he came back, and in Panama City in the semifinals, got a chance to play him. He was not 100%, but Kid's got heart and all kinds of talent.
Well, again, overall MVP last year in the 8-man game, and he's just been tearing it up his entire high school career. Keeper here by Johnson across the 15 down to the 16. And it'll be enough to give Team Stripes a first down. Mentioned Oliver Johnson using his legs during this season. And such a game changer this year for the Freedom Cowboys, the senior, the 3-year starter. This 8-man game, of course, the Rising Stars game, a lot of underclassmen. 8-man game here with that Rising Stars game, all these younger players being able to play in that one. This All-American Bowl, almost all seniors, a couple juniors, but a lot of young men in their last high school football game ever, maybe even last football game if they're not able to go play at the next level.
Not, and they're, this as it's grown, there are more interest from colleges. I know National Recruiting Services here, some other people looking at these players, not sleeping on an 8-man game as traditionally has happened.
Which is a testament to Rocky Top Sports World, able to get these people up, like NSR up here, to take a look at these players. Play fake. Johnson pass across the middle, and it's incomplete. And it's intended for number 80, Isaiah Kimbrough from Franklin Christian Academy, rather. The senior up here in his first ever All-American game. And Johnson just not able to connect with him over the middle.
I think it was that Micah Turner in coverage, 88.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because on that, when it's tipped like that across the middle, it scares you as an offensive player because really Micah Turner or Zion Thompson could have made a play for that ball.
Johnson, man in motion. He'll take the snap, roll right, looking, fires, passes complete. That's to his man Lorio, who's just breaking ankles and almost busted it loose down to the 40. He was almost gone. An excellent open field tackle saves a touchdown. But Team Stripes has got another first down. Oh, I apologize, folks. Didn't realize official's mic was on. If you're wearing headphones, I like we are. I know that hurt. Timeout. Team Stars will step aside. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. One. Back here at Legion Field, Team Stripes is on offense. It's Oliver Johnson in at quarterback. And they're getting a 8th player in here on offense. Now we're ready. Now we're good. Johnson brings a man in motion. Takes the snap, give to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side. Makes the first man miss. He's down to the 47. It'll be a second down, gain of 6 on the play. Actually, they'll mark it for 7, gain of 7 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Coming up on 12 minutes remaining in the first half, and we still have no scoring yet.
Yeah, it's this is a defensive struggle. Kind of shocked at this point.
Johnson, play fake, keeper, across the 50, and he's rocked down to the 48, but it's enough to move the chains, and it'll be a Team Stripes first down. Mention the offense for Team Stripes, coordinated by Coach Ryan Scott. Head Coach Ryan Scott from the Tennessee Heat. Coach Wayne Ryle is his assistant. Got a chance to talk to him over the last couple of days with practices and just say, hey, these guys you've played against, how fun is it to be able to use them on offense? These guys love it. Luchtefeld now, pass over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 80, Isaiah Kimbrough. Luchtefeld took the direct snap. And he had Kimbrough dead to rights, and that defense does a great job of breaking the pass up.
Trying to see who that was that broke it up. Is it 87, 37?
Hearing that it may have been number 17, 37 for Team Stars.
Oh, okay, he's not on my roster. He plays on the team I could. That is Caleb Austin. He was a late addition. And just there got the pick.
Interception. That was Oliver Johnson getting rocked.
He got rocked by number 52, which is Stephen Patchen out of Toledo Christian, out of Toledo, Ohio.
Ohio represent.
Ohio just created an incredible play for Caleb Austin, who literally arrived last night. Late addition. The defense for the Stars were missing players. They were gassed. They need another linebacker. He saves a first down, potentially more by popping the ball out. Next play, interception. I'd say that's a great addition.
And so Clinton Chase, the senior from Tabernacle Christian, will take over. Takes the snap, fires it right on the screen. Pass is complete, has space. There's speed. And this is number 88, Micah Turner from Tri-Cities Christian. He's in. Touchdown. Team Stars. It's a wide receiver screen.
69 yards.
69-yard wide receiver screen.
Well, thank goodness, because they couldn't punch it in from the 2, but they can punch it in from 69 yards away. I'll take that all day.
Oh, Clinton Chase passed to Micah Turner, and that's just raw speed from that young man.
Nobody's happier about that touchdown than Coach Hunter Wilson, the head coach for the Stars team, who does not have to make another decision on 4th and goal.
Exactly. And now, Lucas Mass will get to come on the field. Snap, set, kick, blocked. Extra point is no good.
Not returnable in high school there.
So with 11:02 to go in the second quarter, now we have a score. Team Stars 6, Team Stripes nothing. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Getting set for action here in the second quarter of the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl. Mast set to kick off. And he's going to chip it down around the 30. It's going to be returned by Team Stripes down the left-hand sideline. That's number 23 for Team Stripes, Cam Darden from Russell Christian. Whole first quarter, a lot of defense, but in the second quarter, Team Stars able to break the game open with a 69-yard screen pass. Clinton Chase to Micah Turner. And again, that's a guy from Gardendale, Alabama, and Bluntville, Tennessee.
There you go. a lot of these, even Russell Christian, they won their championship this year again. There's a lot of state champions, a few national champions on this field, so it's the best of the best, talent-wise, coming together to play. It's great to see all of them out there just have an opportunity to compete, one-on-one. My best, your best, let's go and see what happens and who can do what on that. As James steps away, I'll go play-by-play for a second. We have Twins right for the offense.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back.
See, he wasn't going to let me take it long.
Jaron Kaiser in at quarterback now. Give on the jet sweep, left-hand side. I believe this is Mock. Down to the 47. And bring up a third down.
I think that's Stephen Patchen making another good play on the edge there. Certainly, he didn't come to Gatlinburg from Ohio to just play around.
No.
He said, I'm going to make a statement.
He wasn't going to be a special teamer.
No, not at all.
Kaiser in the shotgun, takes the snap, throws out to the right-hand side. It's going to be grabbed. What a stiff arm! Oh, my gosh, and this is Torian Tillison down the right sideline. He stays in bounds. It's a touchdown. Team Stripes.
Wow.
It's 2 screen passes scoring.
Yeah.
This was 60 yards. It's Jaron Kaiser to Torian Tillison, and the stiff arm.
Stiff arm,
The stiff arm.
he had 2.
He dribbled the man.
2 in one reception, takes it to the house for 6. Now, because of the blocked extra point previously, Stripes have a chance to go up here by 1. And with those 3 wasted opportunities and potentially being down by 1 with this, those are the things that bite you down the road.
Arrington is going to attempt this extra point after they get Kimbrough lined up, so they got 8. Snap, set, kick. Arrington is good. Team Stripes has the lead, 7-6 here in the second quarter, 9:34 to go. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. One. Back with the action here in the second quarter. Team Stripes has just taken the lead after a successful extra point attempt by Ryan Arrington. 60-yard touchdown pass from Jaron Kaiser to Torian Tillison.
As we mentioned in the first game, don't let the sunshine and blue skies fool you.
No.
Wind chill down there, and you see the wind. They're having to – Zion Thompson with the kickoff return gets the corner.
He's forced out of bounds there at the 48-yard line. It looks like number 26, Michael White, with the tackle.
He gets up hobbled a little bit. I think maybe just got his ankle under. He's doing better as he gets to the other side of the field. As I was saying, the weather here, the wind is so crazy. They're having to hold the ball on kickoffs. But temperature, it says 44 degrees. The wind chill's 38, and I'm going to call the weatherman a liar on that because I think it's a little bit worse than that.
Tanner Clark from Franklin Classical is back in at quarterback. He'll take the snap, roll right, looking, pressured, and he's going to get dropped, and the ball came out.
They're going to say incomplete. The official's going to say it's incomplete.
And I believe it was either 31 or 40.
I'm going to check on replay now.
That was 40.
I think he had it in his hand.
No, it was 31. 31 got the sack. Aaron Mosley from the Greenville Hurricanes.
The head
So it'll be
official was
second
trying
down.
to explain to the Stripes coaching staff that it was a forward pass, incomplete. I think he had it in his hand when he hit the ground. The ground called the fumble. Either way, Stars keep the ball.
Give here to Atkins. And a tough run to the 48. Not enough to move the chains, though, and it'll bring up a Team Stars third down.
Coach Hunter Wilson of Ezekiel is doing a good job of keeping it balanced. They're swinging for the fence with the passes, like we saw the touchdown, the 2 to Judah Thompson previously to get them in the red zone, but a healthy dose of Hunter Atkins up the middle, too, so that they can't spread out too much. Still allows the quarterback to take the top off the defense if they can get them open.
Man in motion is Atkinson. Clark give to Atkins up the middle. Good size hole, and he's met.
Wow, 24.
84.
Is it 84? That's Cullen White from the Lighthouse Warriors of 84.
Yeah, it was Cullen White. Met Atkins right up the middle. Two guys that have faced each other this year a couple times, and they meet again.
And they're going for it on 4th and 2. Hunter Wilson may need medicine after this for all the decisions he did not think he would have to make.
Well, they're 0 for 3 on 4th down so far, so let's see. Clark is in the shotgun. Man in motion. Clark takes the snap, give to Atkins. He's dropped! He's dropped! And it's another 4th down stop.
Their defense showing up. That's Tristan Martone,
From the Freedom Cowboys,
Freedom
the
Cowboys.
senior.
the senior.
Martone. Good night almighty. What a hit, too. And Martone, one of those fiery guys that you just love watching him play because his gas tank never hits empty.
No,
He's always going.
you can tell playing with passion.
And so Team Stripes will take over at the 47-yard line. Oliver Johnson will be quarterback on this drive. Man in motion. Johnson pitched to Luchtefeld on the right-hand side, trying to find some space. He's down about a gain of a yard, down to the 48. And it'll bring up a Team Stripes second down.
So the Stars team practicing yesterday had 2 complete different offenses with different play callers even, but really just one defense. So the defense was gassed yesterday. They went a little long, so they didn't have to have another practice. Wonder if that's going to show up today as the game wears on.
Oh, they got him. On the left-hand side, should have a false start, but we'll get the call.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
So it'll back him up to 2nd and 5. Third and 15. Johnson, play fake to Luchtefeld, throw over the middle, pass is complete. And now that time, he was going to get one, it's Isaiah Kimbrough from Franklin Christian Academy. He missed the pass earlier with Luchtefeld, but Johnson finds him over the middle.
That's the pass that Caleb Austin from Evangel popped the ball out. Not a chance on this. That's a big kid going up, good hands, well-executed play by the Stripes.
And he's a force on defense at linebacker, but as a tight end, just unstoppable. Johnson, play fake, keeper on the right-hand side. Stiff arm inside the 30, but made the first man miss.
Caden Jones was the first man, had his head down, and he was able to, as he does so well, get a hand out, deflect that, rumbles on for another first down. That's his game.
The amount of stiff arms in this game so far, you'd think elbows and wrists were taped.
Mm-hmm.
Luchtefeld flanks Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson takes the snap, keeper up the middle, and he's ridden down to the 24-yard line.
As we discussed in the previous game, the Rising Star game for the underclassmen All-American, players.
The Rising Stars.
The Rising Stars, yeah, I'm sorry. The guys up front don't get recognition unless they do something bad typically. But this offensive line for the striped team's opening up holes, doing a great job creating that space for the running backs to run through.
Johnson. No, it was a direct snap. Lorio grabbed it. Well, around the left-hand side, he's in. No, they're going to say he stepped out.
Stepped out at the 3.5, I believe. That was just a numbers game around left end. The jet sweep, hands off. They have numbers that 3 blockers out there, 2 defenders,
and how about the hustle? Who was that on the backside that forced him out of bounds?
Maybe. I'm trying to see on the replay.
31 would be. No, it wasn't 31. Regardless, great hustle on the backside of that play because the whole defense was drawn to the near side.
Is that 7:37? I hate when they roll their jerseys up like that because you can't see. You're guessing.
Maybe 30. Maybe 32, Jack, which would be Jack Neal from Oakwood Prep. Lucky is in. Aiden Luchtefeld punches it in on the left-hand side. And Team Stripes with another 6 on the board.
And I mentioned the Stars defense being gassed at the end of yesterday's practice, so much so Coach Clay Romano and Hunter Wilson were telling them, guys, go get in bed. Hydrate, get in bed.
Yep.
They looked gassed on that drive. I wonder if that's coming back.
And Arrington now will attempt his second extra point. Successful on the first. Snap, set, kick. Arrington's good. He is automatic. And your score, Team Stripes 14, Team Stars 6. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Arrington set to kick off for Team Stripes. And it'll bounce at the 20 and be returned here. On the left-hand side, trying to stay in bounds, and that's Judah Thompson on the return. Good return up to the 40-yard line, and that's where Team Stars will take over after a turnover on downs on their last possession.
On a lot of their possessions today.
Four out of the 5 possessions today.
Now his brother Zion will take credit for some of that, but he was using him as a shield, I believe. They'll argue about who had the better play on that.
Chase is in the shotgun, but by himself, 3-by-1 formation. Chase, quick throw. It's complete. That's out to number 6, Maddie Spackman, and he's down to the 48-yard line. Not quite enough for the first down, but it's pretty close.
Having seen Maddie play, 4 games in person the last couple of years, kid is a special athlete, special talent on the field.
Chase fires it deep on the left-hand side. He was looking for Spackman and just overthrew him. It'll bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess as a defensive coach, when they go into the empty set, which, no running back there to have protection for the quarterback, every time that's happened, I think it's 17 is coming from the linebacker position, and that's why the screen to Maddie was okay. That he had to release it early. Maddie probably had a step if he waits another second, but he can't. They're bringing heat. I imagine that's an automatic call in an empty set. Hunter probably saw that too. Now you have running backs back there to protect.
Exactly. Chase fires it to the left. Pass is complete. That's to Spackman. He's across the 45, made the first and second man miss, and finally forced out of bounds. This is supposed to be a football game, but there's so much basketball being played with people.
James, watch this on the replay. That was a hook and ladder supposed to go out to number 87. It was a hook and ladder call. He saw it wasn't open. There was a defender there. He cuts it up, and like I said, special talent on the field. Matty Spackman making it happen.
Chase rolls right, fires, looking for the end zone.
Intercepted. At the 2. The 2-yard line is not kind to the Stars team.
Intercepted, and that's number 2, Brock Passons. This year, this makes sense. This year, 6 interceptions. He is a ball hawk, and he's out of Grace Baptist, the junior. And so Team Stars comes up short again, and Team Stripes will take over, albeit, again, deep in their own end.
That has not mattered the last couple of drives for them. You know that's something Clinton Chase would like to have that ball back for sure.
Oh, 100%.
So we're going to see if the maybe gassed Stars defense can bow up right here, get a stop, get the ball back. There's 4:05 left. Maybe punch it in and tie it up or get close to it before half.
Kaiser is the quarterback this drive. He'll take the snap, play fake, keeper up the middle, and he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Not a whole lot, though. This Stars defense clamped down on him.
The hole opened up, and Caden Jones, as I said earlier in the broadcast, he's a missile when he sees that. He's great at reading instead of just watching for the ball. Cue on his read, and then it's see ball, get ball. He's an animal when that happens.
They will say that he gained a yard, so 2nd and 9. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Man in motion. Kaiser, give on the left-hand side. And he'll pick up another yard or so. Sam Oberhausen on the carry out of Franklin Christian Academy, the senior. Bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd and about 7 to go. And Arrington, we saw him punt actually in that first game, that Rising Stars
absolutely.
game. He can get the job done.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at one point in that game, we were talking about the kickers potentially being being players of the game.
Kaiser, keeper on the right-hand side, and he is stuffed by that Stars defense. With forward progress, they might give him the 2. Oh, that's generous. They'll give him the 4.
So that was Zane Barlow out there. Zane had a great season for the Evangel Lightning this year, and you saw what happened just there. Something interesting, the play before made by Caleb Austin, also of Evangel, this is only his 4th game of the year to play in.
Yeah.
Had a broken leg in the first game, did not come back until the national championship tournament, played in the semifinals and then the finals, and here today you see why he's a special talent being out there.
Arrington standing almost on the back line of the end zone to punt this away, and he gets it away. It'll be returned by Thompson. It'll bounce at the 30. He'll field it inside the 40, starting on the right, trying to find space, and great job by that coverage team to drop him at the 30. So only about an 8 or 9 yard return for Judah Thompson. But Team Stripes will have great field position. They'll mark it at the 28, so he did have a 10-yard return. But great job. And Team Stars will start at the 28-yard line. Great field position here. This is a great chance for them to take a shot. Up close to the end zone, they haven't been able to do a whole lot.
I was going to say, take the shot from here.
Yeah.
Don't get in the red zone.
Clark, give to Atkins. Atkins on the left-hand side, making a couple men miss. He'll get across the 25, and that'll be a 1st down.
He gets up hobbled a little bit. I may have rolled over on that ankle.
They'll mark him at the 24-yard line. Clark is in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, steps up, fires on the right-hand side in the end zone. It's
Touchdown.
caught.
They have to score from out there. That's Judah Thompson with his 3rd reception of the day.
And Judah Thompson puts Team Stars within 2. Now they're going to go for 2 here to tie it up.
I think you have to. There's been so many wasted opportunities. Well, I don't know. It looks like some of the lines coming off. Oh, the second offense. Or
Second offense
yeah,
is
not second
the power
string,
offense
obviously.
is
Yeah,
coming in.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got to go with what you need right here.
Yes, sir.
It's Clinton Chase at quarterback. So, yeah.
Chase takes the snap, dumps it. Incomplete. Could not find his man. With 53 seconds to go, your score, Team Stripes 14, Team Stars 12. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Back with action here in the second quarter. Kickoff down to the 35, and they're going to mark him down there. He was down on a knee when he fielded the ball. And so that's where Team Stripes will take over. Up by 2, 52 seconds to go in the first half.
On that, Lucas Mast, kicker for the Stars, he's an evangel kicker, doesn't have the strongest leg, but he's like pinpoint accurate with those kind of – if you look, the hole that exists over there on the field for the return team, he's dropped both of them in.
Yep.
It's such a weapon when you have a kicker that, I don't know, 30, 35, 40% of the time onside kicks we're getting.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's
it's
deadly
huge
accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have a huge leg, but that accuracy is so much more important in some games.
Johnson is in at quarterback now for Stripes. Man in motion. Johnson takes the snap, rolls right, looking, loads up, fires deep, passes incomplete. It was intended, looks like, for Kimbrough. And so it'll bring up a second down. Coming up on halftime, we will go through a quick rundown of the stats. A lot of action here in the first half. And then we will step aside for the remainder of halftime, be back with the second half. And then, of course, right after this game, probably pretty close to 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, we'll have the 11-man version of this All-American game. Right here on 8-Man Extreme. Pass complete from Johnson to Lorio. Lorio makes the first man, second man miss, and he's dumped outside the 40. Team Stripes not in a lot of hurry, though. They do have they have 2 timeouts, and they'll burn one here.
Yeah. That was a great catch. Made the first man miss. Then upended by Zion Thompson. Brings up 3rd and 1, so that's fortunate if you're a Stars fan here.
29 seconds to go.
You can feel the momentum change after 3
100%.
goal line stands. Stripes are celebrating. The coaches are up, all that. Come back, 2 strikes by the Stars, and now it feels like you're back to that defensive struggle. It's no longer if we don't score here, that it could get out of hand.
Like it broke open there for a little bit.
It broke open, then it closed back up. That's how great games, regardless of who you're pulling for. That's the great games you want to see, especially in this environment.
Yes, sir.
We said it about the first game with the Rising Stars, but what Andrew Capps for Rocky Top Sports and Coach Tim Smith, I guess he's executive director or something of this.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
The way they divide teams, the parity.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, well, yeah, of course they beat us because they're stacked. Both teams are stacked because you have to be special to be here. But the way they've divided that, just, not even seeing some of the kids in person, just film, hats off to both of those guys for such a great job.
Yes, sir. Johnson takes the snap, loads up, fires right, intended for Tillison.
Tillison ended up playing a little defense on that, or that's a pick by Zion Thompson.
Yeah, he kind of had to snag it a little bit, knock it loose, and it'll bring up.
It's 4th and 1.
A 4th down, yep, 4th and 1. Now, Team Stars has been notorious this game. 4 4th downs. They're 0-4 on 4th down. Now, Team Stripes decides, hey, we're going anything you do, we can do better.
I know what I'm running if I'm the Stripes offense here.
Dumps it off, and the pass is complete and incomplete. Well, maybe it's not anything you do, I can do better, because it's a turnover on downs. Pass incomplete. And so Team Stars is going to get this ball with 17 seconds at the plus 44.
That's a huge
and
stop.
2 timeouts.
Huge stop, 17 seconds left. Caleb Austin again, only his 4th game of the year, shows up big again there.
Now Team Stripes do get the ball after halftime. Clinton Chase in on this drive. Chase fires deep left for Spackman and batted away. What a defensive play by number 20. That's Jensen MacArthur for the Freedom Cowboys. And we got to see him in the national championship.
Absolutely.
They had him. It was Jensen MacArthur, and he was shadowing Judah Thompson, one of the best receivers in 8-man, and it was a battle all night long between them. Judah won 1, Jensen won 1, back and forth.
Absolutely.
Jensen MacArthur all conference as
Prior
well.
to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty remains 2nd down.
Your microphone for the officials worked, by the way.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that. So 5-yard penalty. It's now 2nd and 6. Sorry, 2nd and 5. Chase firing right and intended for Micah Turner, I believe.
Aaron Hayes.
No, Aaron Hayes from Dominion Christian in Georgia.
Backing up to the 4th down for the Stripes, I wonder if Coach JJ would like to have that back. JJ Duarte, they have not stopped Oliver Johnson up the middle on the zone read all night long.
No,
you need 1
no.
yard. When I said I know what I would run, that's what I was saying.
Here's the thing about Johnson too, okay? Where's his stats at? Right here. Over 1,700 rush yards.
That's why I said I know what I would
run. You go,
run.
hey, I just need 2.
Yeah, and then you run the boot and miss the throw where it's defended well by Caleb Austin. It's like, man, Coach JJ may listen to this on his way home tonight, or if he's staying or something, and may want to have that back.
Snap. Timeout. White.
You have 5 seconds here, right? So
Team Stars has to burn that last time out too.
So
no, they have 1 remaining.
One remaining. If you're Stars coach, I know what I would run. What would you run here with?
I'm taking a shot because historically, I mean, the last touchdown they scored was from this area right here.
Yeah.
You're taking a shot if you're outside the 30.
Absolutely.
You're going for it.
And you have Matty Spackman as your wide receiver with this offensive personnel. Matty Spackman has gone up high-pointed balls all year long.
Tony Pafumi, Micah Turner, who has the touchdown, of course, Judah Thompson.
Yeah, Judah's not out there right now. I don't think Pafumi is because they're on the other offensive set unless they change personnel right here, which they can.
Here's the other guy you've got is Jakyle Sims.
Do not sleep on him. He's a good athlete.
Yeah.
They tried the hook and ladder earlier to Spackman, and it wasn't there. Defender just happened to be in the way. Wonder if you'll see some trickeration here, or if you just put Matty out here on an island with MacArthur and say, let's go. Just go.
Chase takes the snap, flushed left, looking, fires deep left, and passes intercepted On the right-hand side, this is going to be J.B. Jones, John Benny Jones from Russell Christian, and he's dropped to end the first half. It's kind of poetic because last year in the 8-man game, John Benny had the interception at the end to stop a potential comeback drive.
They're still on the field. Was there a flag down?
Holding on the
There's
defense.
somebody on.
10-yard penalty. 1 untimed down.
Wow, so they will go from about the 30, the 29, with an untimed down.
And there's someone walking
Relevant
across
and
the
untimed
field.
down.
Well, I'm glad he made it across the field. It was just a random person walking across the field.
It's like halftime, I got it. Okay, so they tried Spackman there. Do you try it again, or do you hit somebody on the right side?
I think you go back to Turner. Chase and Turner are already connected. Now, of course, Turner, it was a screen. Turner did a lot of the work. But, hey, throw it up for the young man.
They're in a zone defense on the right side where we have trips.
A little bit of holding.
That's
yep. They're going to have another shot. Touchdown!
That's coming back, though. That's going to be an offensive hold.
Aaron Hayes.
And that was a good call by the head official. That was definitely holding.
Oh, it was right in front of him.
Yeah.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty. 1 untimed down.
So they're going to back it up 10. Try again.
Hey, listen, the further they get from the end zone, the more chance they have of scoring.
Yeah, Coach Hunter Wilson's like, that's fine, back it up. We'll do it again. Or we'll try it again, one of the two.
So for Team Stars, you've got Micah Turner, you've got Aaron Hayes, Judah Thompson, obviously. You've got some guy, Matty Spackman. Throw it up to, listen, do a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Get some max protection in there. Give Chase time to get the ball down the field and put 2 or 3 receivers in the same area. The Stars are going to burn their final timeout here.
So if you watch that, Coach Hunter Wilson, who coaches the Ezekiel team, just pulled, I think, the offender on that hold, Wesley Spear, who played for him, replaced him with Garrett McGillis from the Pack Panthers. One of those, hey, you're not going to do that.
Yeah.
It cost us a touchdown. And, we go up at half instead of, potentially down at half. So Garrett McGillis, who I'm sure, they have all the confidence in the world or they wouldn't be here, he comes in to play that right guard spot. We'll see if that makes a difference with the protection. Because the last few Clinton Chase has not had time. They've been great throws because of his athleticism, not because of the time he's had.
Yep. So the second consecutive untimed down.
The officiating crew having fun, trading hats for a second. Which up here in the booth, one of their wives sent fudge that they said we're welcome to. So whichever wife that was, thank you.
I will be hitting the fudge at halftime, no doubt. Now they bring a man in motion so that Chase is flanked. Passes out. Oh, they tried the hook and ladder. It was Spackman dumping it off to Aaron Hayes from Dominion Christian.
Even if that goes smoothly, they had that defended pretty well.
Yep.
I think they were looking for that. So we go to halftime.
That'll end the first half. Your score, Team Stripes 14, Team Stars 12. And let's run through some of these stats real quick there.
Yeah.
We'll start with the team leading, Team Stripes. So you've got Jaron Kaiser, 1 of 2 for 53 yards. You've got Oliver Johnson, 3 of 8 for 50 yards.
Yeah, very even there. The only thing separating them is Kaiser does have the touchdown. Oliver Johnson does have the pick, but as far as
Johnson has more rushing yards as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a draw with those for sure.
6 carries for Luchtefeld. He's averaging a yard, but he does have the touchdown. 1 carry for all the other running backs there and various yardage. You've got 2 catches for 34 yards from Lorio. And then if you'll go up real quick, you had the 1 catch for 53 yards, and that was Torian Tillison for the touchdown. You've got Ryan Arrington, 2 of 2 on extra points. And then on defense, single tackle all over the place. You do have 2 tackles.
Jonathan Roby
Number
with
40,
2
Jonathan
and a sack.
Roby. Yep,
And he's the one that blocked the
Hillcrest
field goal as
Christian.
well.
So he has been all over the place. And then 3 tackles for Jensen MacArthur. And, of course,
The interception.
John Benny Jones has the interception.
Brock Passons from
Was it
Grace
Brock
Baptist.
Passons? Okay, so Brock Passons has the interception as well. Let's go over to Team Stars, and you've got Tanner Clark from Franklin Classical, 5 of 9 for 113 yards and a touchdown. Clinton Chase, 6 of 11 for 120 yards and a touchdown. He also has an interception. Of course, over 100 yards for both quarterbacks.
Yeah. You tell me they have 233 yards passing in the first half combined. I tell you, the Stars
It's
team's up.
it's 2 home run plays.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So in terms of rushing, Hunter Atkins, first quarter, he was kind of carrying the rock, 4 carries, 22 yards. He slowed down just a little bit. They started throwing the ball more. On offense, receiving, Judith Thompson, 4 catches, over 100 yards and a touchdown. And then several single catches for different yardages.
88 had
Micah
the long
Turner,
reception,
67 yards and a touchdown. On defense, you've got 52, Stephen Patchen, 3 tackles. No, 52 is
Stephen Patchins.
Stephen
you're right.
Patchins, yeah.
And then Cole Romano has the 2 tackles.
Has the 2 tackles and a
One
fumble recovery.
and a tackle for loss, yeah.
Yep, and then you've got 2 tackles there
That's
by
Caleb
number
Austin.
37 by
He had the
Caleb Austin.
interception there, too.
Yep, and then
3 tackles for Caden Jones at middle linebacker. Zion Thompson has the tackle, and then 2 pass breakups.
So
Yeah,
for that was number 2.
that's Zion Thompson.
Zion Thompson.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Jack Helms from Ezekiel has the tackle, and that rounds it out. So
Pretty even first half. I mean, absolutely
the
even
numbers that
first
stand
half.
out there for the Stars team, which it doesn't show up on the scoreboard because of everything we discussed with the goal line stands. 3 of them is the passing yards, and Judah Thompson having 108 yards, I think it said in the first half. Only one of those counted though.
Yes, sir. All right, well, we'll step aside for the remainder of halftime, and then when we come back, second half of action, Team Stripes will get the kickoff. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Back with second half action from Legion Field on the campus of Rocky Top Sports World and Gatlinburg Pittman High School. It's the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl. And here's the kickoff. Lucas Mast with just a deadly accurate chip shot. Ball's on the ground, and I think Team Stars got it.
Exactly what I said before.
The dead accuracy.
Dead accuracy. Lucas Mast is a weapon.
Pulling a New Orleans Saints in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Come out of the halftime and onside that kick. Get the ball back and just a little stunner. So Team Stars with the ball on the plus 38. And they've got a chance to try and take a lead. Clark is quarterback this drive. Rolls right. Fires deep right. Looking for his man. He's got him.
Wow.
That's Judah Thompson. He's in. Touchdown.
Wow.
Team Stars.
Make one
Judah
play count.
Thompson, and the ball is still spinning on the goal line. Tanner Clark to Judah Thompson. A combination you never, ever would have seen happen in your wildest dreams. And they are just magnets.
That was a little short. Judah comes back to the ball. I thought it was going to be another. He catches it there at the 2.
Double covered.
Double covered.
Double covered.
You know, he gets down to the 2. He breaks free, knocks it in. Coach Wilson's gamble with the onside kick to begin the second half pays off with 6 points, maybe 7. Well, maybe 8. They're going for 2.
They're going for 2 here. Ball's on the ground, mishandled a little bit by Clinton Chase. And so Team Stripes shuts down the 2-point conversion attempt. Team Stars now leads 18-14. They steal a touchdown coming out of the halftime with the onside kick, and then
there's been
just
17
the rocket
seconds.
shot.
17 seconds off the
17
clock.
seconds, and they have a 4-point lead.
Coach Hunter Wilson heard you say that the Stripes were getting the ball to come out, and he said, no.
He said,
Rethink that.
Couldn't be me.
Wow, that we talked about momentum going into halftime and how it really
it
swung.
Swung 100%.
Yeah, that's a barn door on a windy day right there, swinging back and forth.
If your team Stripes right now, you need a guy like Tristan Martone or Bo Swanson from Grace Baptist. You need a fiery guy to get your guys going, make a play. I don't care if your team Stripes right now. You put Tristan Martone and Bo Swanson back at running back right now. You start letting them pound the rock.
Yes,
because they're going to smack somebody in the mouth.
Absolutely.
That's not to downplay the running backs they have right now. They have some great running backs like Aiden Luchtefeld. And they finally learned their lesson. They dive.
And that great play.
To grab that. That's Lorio.
Yeah, great play by Lorio to get his hands on that, because if he drops that, Stars are right back in business.
They're right back in business, and they are right on top of that ball, too.
And you think they wouldn't go deep again first play?
Shoot.
I would.
They would.
Absolutely.
That's how they've scored. Every touchdown they have is a deep throw.
If you remember the glory days of Oklahoma, Bob Stoops was notorious. Get a fumble, go for the distance right there. Go ahead and take a shot. Capitalize, make them pay.
Oliver Johnson is the Team Stripes quarterback right now. Direct snap, though, to Luchtefeld. Around the left-hand side, looking for the edge. Has space, has speed. He's gone. You're not catching him. You're not getting him. Aiden Luchtefeld. Touchdown, Team Stripes. They said, you want a quick touchdown.
I got you.
I'm going to score a quick touchdown. Bet. Aiden Luchtefeld with the direct snap around the left-hand side, making men miss, and with the speed he has on an injured knee that he's dealing with.
Oh, yeah, if he gets past you, you're not catching him.
You're not catching him.
Yeah, it's, nickname Lucky. There ain't nothing lucky about that.
No, there's nothing lucky about the way he plays.
No, all heart, full of passion.
And Arrington now will give them a 3-point lead. Snap, set, kick. It's good. Arrington is automatic. The senior from Lancaster Christian puts Team Stripes up by 3, and 31 seconds into the second half, we've had 2 touchdowns.
Well, at the end of the first, we're saying it's 0-0. Don't tell me it's an offensive game.
And all of a sudden, here we go.
Well, and is it too late for me to trademark the barn door on a windy day? Because that just happened again. And on this day, in this cold weather, with this wind, nothing could be more appropriate. And if you're the Stripes team, if I could go down and ask Coach J.J. Duarte of Lighthouse, what do you most want? What do you most need? We need a quick strike, change the momentum, get it back in our favor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to get somebody that's going to fire it up. And then I said, well, you also have Aiden Luchtefeld, and he can make plays. And there you go.
Yeah.
Let's see if our stats guy they haven't updated it yet.
I mean, they're
probably
coming. Still updating the first, Judah's touchdown. And like, hey, we'll have to get to Luchtefeld in a minute.
We'll get you that Luchtefeld stat real quick. Good night in the morning. No, that is updated because he was 7 carries for 8 yards earlier. So he's got – or 6 – yeah.
6 carries.
So 7 carries for 64 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. At the best time for the Stripes team.
So kickoff here by Arrington. It'll be returned for Team Stars by Judah Thompson up the right-hand side. He's kept in bounds right outside the 20. Finally brought down. They struggled, though.
After 6 or 7 hit him, he decided to go down.
It'll be 1st and 10, Team Stars, and it looks like Clinton Chase will be the quarterback on this drive for Team Stripes.
That was a great
Team Stars,
kick,
rather.
By the kicker to plant it in that corner with only one man back.
Yeah.
By the time Judah can get there, even if there's a wall set up, you can't get there. They're on you. You got to get the 2 or 3 yards you can.
Exactly.
Hang on to the ball. So at this level with All-Americans, that's what you expect, whether it's the kicker, the punter, the offensive line, exquisite, just elite play.
Quick throw out to the left-hand side. That's Spackman. And it'll get brought down inside the 30, right around the 27. It'll bring up a 2nd down. Not enough to move the chains. So quick hurry-up offense for Team Stars.
They had to call a timeout. They had players not off the field yet.
Prior to the snap, timeout, blue.
I don't know if Clinton Chase saw that happening and went ahead and snapped it quickly, or that's just how it happened, but caused them to waste a timeout when it's not one they wanted to spend right then.
Well, and what's funny is you have Coach J.J. Duarte from the Lighthouse Warriors and Coach Hunter Wilson from Ezekiel Academy. They face each other all year. They know each other.
Absolutely.
Up one side and down the other. They know what they're going to do. They know what their strengths, they know what their weaknesses are.
That's right.
Coach Jeremy Boskin, the offensive coordinator for Stars. Coach Ryan Scott, the offensive coordinator for Team Stripes. They are in the same – they're in sync. They played each other this year.
Absolutely. And watching
and then you've got Greenville from South Carolina and Pack from South Carolina. They didn't play each other this year, but there's a history there. They played for their conference championship last year in the SIFA. So all these coaches – they matched them up well. They know each other.
It's a chess match, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, 100%.
And don't think for a second these coaches don't want to win, too.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not a trophy, everybody gets one kind of deal. This is, hey, we got something on the line, too.
Chase in the shotgun. Quick throw out to the left-hand side. Got it to Spackman again. He's got space. Makes a man miss. Inside, outside, stays on his feet across the 35, almost to the 30. And it'll be a Team Stars 1st down.
That's the home run potential. Takes a 2-yard pass, snags it. It wasn't a great pass. Snags it, takes it 40, 45 yards, sets them up. New 1st down at the 30.
Clinton Chase with the give. And that play.
Ball comes out.
Yep, it's out.
Being returned.
Returning it is number 1. That's John Benny Jones from Russell Christian. And that was Jonathan Roby punching that ball out. Jonathan Roby from Hillcrest Christian. He gets the fumble, and Bo Swanson, the senior from Grace Baptist, was in on that too. So he gets the fumble. He forces the fumble. John Benny Jones recovers it.
And you see Coach Ethan Knight of the Greenville Hurricanes out there celebrating his
Oh,
defensive
yeah.
players. That's all you can ask for as a defensive coach.
And a big stop there for Team Stars. That's number 33.
That's Zane Barlow.
Yep.
Again, Zane Barlow for the Evangel team has seen twice this year Oliver Johnson, once regular season, once for the national championship. These players know each other. There are some that, players from Ohio or what.
There's some players from out there, and then there's some players that know each other.
And know each other well. If Coach Clay Romano's defense ever needed a big stop, it's right here.
Johnson give on the left-hand side. And carrying that ball, that's going to be number 15, Asher Dennis from the Cornerstone Spartans out of Joplin, Missouri, with the carry there.
He's a big kid, hard runner for sure.
He is a big kid. Got a chance to talk to him a little bit yesterday. Matter of fact, we mic'd him up. Speaking of which, we'll have some mic'd up footage for y'all next week on our YouTube channel from from different players on all these teams. Widespread coverage. Johnson, sprint option to the right. Pass is complete. He's got space. And he's in. Trying to get a number.
21.
That's Tillison. Torian Tillison.
Called his name before today.
That's his second touchdown of the day.
And that's the first touchdown pass today for Oliver Johnson, so that gets him back even. We said really the separation wasn't huge in yardage. It's just that Kaiser had the touchdown and Oliver Johnson had the interception. He evens the TD with one apiece for the quarterbacks for the Stripes.
Arrington has been automatic all day. There you go. I did that during the first game. I said something about he's been real good, and he was not successful on his extra point attempt. So 2 games in a row, why not keep the tradition going?
Yeah. If I'm a kicker of the next game, I'm telling you to hush. So we talked about momentum. The barn door on a windy day. The Stars take the lead, and all of a sudden 2 quick strikes. Stripes are ahead now, 2 scores, 9 points. So the Stars have to get something going here. One more score by the Stripes, and you have to start calling different plays and get you out of your game plan. That's not what you want. Any game, whether it's this, regular season, playoff, does not matter.
So many guys across the board for Team Stars. A lot of Evangel guys, but a lot of guys from all over the place.
Oh, absolutely. I was shocked at how many Evangel players got in, but it was a great season for Evangel, 13-0 national
100%.
champions.
No, you can't argue with it. This is Thompson returning the kickoff again. The coverage team for Team Stripes. And the kicker's last man to try to get him. He's not going to. Judah Thompson.
To the house.
And no flags on the play.
No flags.
So just like that, it's just a quick strike. It's not a 10, 12, 15-yard drive or play drive.
No.
80 yards. It's a quick strike here.
Wow.
And the kickoff return coverage team for Team Stripes had done a good job today.
Been very solid.
Very solid. And then Judah Thompson got a hold of the ball.
Got a hold of the ball and went in. So I guess we're going for 2 on this again.
This would make it a 1-point game if successful. Clinton Chase is in here at quarterback. Play fake. Dumps it off to Hunter Atkins. Atkins walks in. 2-point conversion attempt is good. 11:40 to go in the third quarter. Our score, Team Stripes 27, Team Stars 26. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Getting set for action here in the third quarter. Mast drops it in a bucket, and Lorio, I believe.
It's 22.
Jacob Mock from Grace Baptist, able to scoop it right back up. So Judah Thompson, that was about a 70-yard kickoff return for actually 80 closer to 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
See if they've updated the stats yet, and I can tell you.
So close to an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So Thompson has the kickoff return and a receiving touchdown.
84 yards officially.
Oliver Johnson is the quarterback. Give to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side, making a couple men miss, and he'll carry it down to the 48-yard line. It'll be second down.
You know, you got to love seeing a running back like him and others in this game. You know, Hunter Atkins on the other side of the ball, even Oliver Johnson, quarterback for the Stripes team, they run hard. It makes your offensive linemen want to block better. Coaches are confident in calling plays. They just run hard.
Johnson brings a man from right to left. Play fake to Luchtefeld. Fires. Pass complete. Dennis got no. No, there's no way. Oh, that was Jack Griffith from Cornerstone Spartans.
See on the replay here.
Let's see if we get a replay of this. Nope. We're just going to look at it. That's cool. That was I don't know about that.
Looked like he had a good view. I didn't see. I was looking in the backfield to see what happened there.
I thought he scooped it. So it's going to be third down and 6.
You know what we need to change in this? They need to give the broadcast team the red challenge flag.
Exactly. Passes out wide, and Johnson.
That was Zane Barlow.
Misses his man.
Had that been a good throw, Zane Barlow could have taken that to the house.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That's one of those things. I'm really glad I threw that where I did.
So,
it wasn't a good pass.
So what's funny is this may be the longest fourth down to go that we've had today.
It looks like they're punting.
And they're going to punt it.
Yeah.
From the 48, it's 4th and 7, and Arrington is going to boot this away. Had an outstanding game in the Rising Stars game. Just a punting legend.
They only had 7 on the field, had to bring in the guard there.
And back deep to return. There's nobody back deep to return for Team Stars. Arrington, he's about to pin him. What a kick. It's going to bounce inside the 20, inside the 10, down. Oh, don't touch it. Down at the 5.
Yeah.
If he didn't touch him, that ball was going to keep going.
Yeah, you're looking at 2-3 yard line probably. That tells you that Coach Clay Romano for the Stars team did not necessarily believe they were going to kick the ball. Which after what we've seen, the fireworks we've seen in the third quarter, you know, we've had 4 touchdowns already.
Yeah.
It has not been 5 minutes.
No.
It was 4 minutes and what?
4 minutes and
22 seconds.
22 seconds.
Yeah, so we're averaging a touchdown a minute. Probably not a bad guess.
And we ended the first quarter nothing.
Yeah, that's right. I would say both of these teams have settled in.
Yeah, I would say so.
Or at least the offensive has.
And here's the thing, the defenses are still making plays.
They are.
Here and there, they're still getting the job done. Tanner Clark is the quarterback here for Team Stars, and a carry on the far side. That was number 7, Jake Atkinson from South Haven Christian, the senior, with the carry. They're going to say he got back up to the line. It'll be 2nd and 10. They'll spot it at the 7-yard line.
Offensive lines for both teams have been doing a great job today. I haven't seen a ton of penetration, maybe a play or two here or there, but give those guys credit. They're moving, they're opening holes, and more importantly on the touchdown pass, they're giving the quarterbacks time to throw.
Man in motion again is Atkinson. Clark fires to the right-hand side, complete to Thompson. Thompson won't be brought down until more help gets there at the 20. It'll be enough to move the chains, that connection again between Tanner Clark, Judah Thompson. Two practices, and they've got this kind of chemistry. You love to see it.
I don't know if it's been updated yet, but that if it has, that's may have been that's 6 completions on 10 attempts, 151 yards there for Tanner Clark out of Franklin Classical.
Give is to Atkins. And he's still on his
Look
feet.
at that power. That's
carried
what we've been
up
saying.
to the 25-yard line. And that was number 51, Elijah Henderson, trying to help pull him a little bit, just get him going. Right now, the offense in there, it's all Evangel line. It's an all-Evangel offensive line with their running back. A lot of chemistry there.
There is a lot of chemistry.
But, hey, that happens when you go 13-0 and win a national championship.
That it does. And really just a great group of kids. As talented as they are, very coachable, great attitude, love each other.
Clark, play fake, looking deep left, fires, incomplete. The pass he was looking for, Judah Thompson.
Yeah, Judah was on a post, and that's the ball you can underthrow, and Judah still make a play.
See, I would have liked to see what would happen because that was Jensen McCarthy on the coverage.
And that's
JJ knows.
Yeah, that's a replay.
Yeah.
That's a replay of the national championship game. Judah Thompson had a great game that game.
Yeah.
But that, like I said, Judah and MacArthur played each other regular season, and then again for a national title. They know each other.
Clark, drop back, looking left, flushed and sacked. Dropped like a bad habit, and that was Bo Swanson, I believe. Nope, Aaron Mosley from the Greenville Hurricanes with the sack. And so now 4th and 15.
They're going to punt here, obviously, deep in their own territory. Judah Thompson back to punt. He was the Evangel punter this year. Be interesting to see if it's rugby style like normal or if he'll kick straight ahead and if the stripes bring heat knowing that.
This is John Benny Jones back to return for Team Stripes. He'll field it at the 45, left-hand side, looking for some space, and he'll be taken out of bounds at the 44.
Jackson Toole, the guard, comes down. Peaches, as he's affectionately known. He's from Chilton County, which is popular or well-known for their peaches. So around Evangel, somebody says, Jackson. We're like, who? Peaches. Okay, all right, I got you, Peaches. My bad. I didn't know who you're talking about.
Oh, man.
Few kids play with as much heart as him. He just loves the game and smiling, but can be a bulldozer up front too.
So a short field for Team Stripes, who up by 1 here in the third quarter, 7:43 to go. Oliver Johnson, the quarterback, here on this drive. Takes the snap, fakes, throw to the right-hand side. It's complete. It's number 6, Gavin Maynard, with the catch so far on the season.
It's another Freedom guy.
Yeah, on the season, 18 catches, 380 yards, 4 touchdowns. Just had a phenomenal season.
The playmakers for Freedom are so well coached. They do what they do really, really well with their schemes.
Direct snap, Luchtefeld, pass over the middle again, and he's intercepted this time.
Zion
They tried
Thompson.
that play. They tried to dump that play off to Kimbrough. They tried it again, and Zion Thompson gets the interception. Team Stars will take over.
He wants this to count for the season stats. He actually broke the Evangel season interception record with 9 interceptions this year. Guarantee he's going to put in on his resume he had 10 interceptions this year.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
He just ball hawked that. Lucky threw it a little bit too long, and he was there as a scavenger. Pick it up, take it back for, a short 9,
about
10.
about a 10-yard gain. So the ball will be spotted at the 20. It'll be 1st and 10, Team Stars. This is going to be Clinton Chase in at quarterback right now.
You still have to worry if you're the Stripes team, Coach Knight on the defensive side, you have to account for Matty Spackman. It's just a matter of time before he breaks something loose.
Chase with the throw on the right-hand side and incomplete.
There's pressure coming.
Yep. We'll bring up a 2nd and 10. 6:39 to go in the third quarter. Want to give a special shout-out to all 220 of you watching along with us. Ball carried up on the left-hand side there. I believe that was Atkins on the carry.
That first quarter seemed like it took about 10 minutes, and this third quarter has seemed like an hour already.
It really. Chase flushed out left, just tried to throw it and get it away, and he will. And bring up 4th down. And Thompson should be coming out to punt here on 4th and 7.
There he is, yeah. Now, if you're Coach Duarte, do you think Judah can run, he can throw? Do they have different personnel in? Is there a fake? I don't know with the score what it is you fake it this deep in your own territory.
No, you can't.
But you also don't open the second half with an onside kick. So,
Rugby-style punt. Gives it an unpredictable bounce. John Benny Jones was back to return it. He will not. And instead, that'll be Wesley Spear from Ezekiel Academy downing the punt. So the ball is going to be spotted. Let's see where they end up putting it. Looks like the 44-yard line. 6 minutes exactly on the clock.
We've had an entire game worth of performance here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And 9 minutes.
Johnson's the quarterback here on this drive. Pitches to Lucky on the right-hand side, and he's met as soon as he got the ball, and that was number 46.
That's Cole Romano again.
Immediate stop. It'll bring up a 2nd down.
I will tell you, his dad, Coach Clay Romano, has a different job now, but he was defense coordinator for some large schools in Alabama for like 12 years. The man knows some defense, and it shows there.
Johnson with the give. This is Tillison around the left-hand side, just continuing to move the ball.
There's a player down for the Stars. Can't see a number.
Let's see.
He's up. Oh, that's Caden
10.
Jones, number 10. I couldn't see on the replay exactly what happened. You see the mutual respect the coaches have for both sides. First guy off the bench to check on him was Coach J.J. Duarte.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And I will tell you, in that conference, Coach Smith for Evangel, Coach J.J. Duarte for Lighthouse, Hunter Wilson on the other, the Stars head coach today, they want to compete and win.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but mutual respect, great guys.
Well, and I would throw Daniel Smith from East Central in there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jason Scott from Southern Christian.
Absolutely. They're just not here. So,
it's a great group of coaches.
It really is. Just gentlemen, but competitive gentlemen.
Johnson is in the shotgun, brings a man from right to left, takes the snap, play fake to Lucky, fires out to the right, pass complete, down to the 25-yard line. That's number 19, TJ Lorio, going off again. It'll move the chains, and it'll be a Team Stripes 1st down.
we talked about chemistry and not having time to develop it in the practices we have prior to these games. They're on the same team. They have that chemistry.
Yep.
It shows.
Lucky with the carry down to the 23-yard line. It'll bring up a second down.
So patching in on that tackle there. I'd keep going to that well. Last time they ran it was for 6.
Yes. Motion man. Johnson. Play fake. Keeper on the right-hand side trying to get loose. And he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard. Bring up a third down for Team Stripes.
Zane Barlow racks up another tackle there. He's having a good day defensively.
Coming up on just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. What an exciting third quarter. 14-12 at the half. Nothing at the end of the first quarter. 14-12 at the end of the half. And 2 more touchdowns for each team here in the third quarter. And the flag on the backside of the play. Ball was carried by Johnson.
That was Patchen again with the stop. He's having a great day as well. Did he get a face mask in there at the end maybe?
I'm not sure. Let's
Personal
see.
foul. Face mask on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
There you go.
You know, that kind of face mask, that's a hustle penalty. You don't want to see it. You don't want to give up those yards. That, you know, it's not a lack of discipline. That's he's grabbing to wrap up and just grabs wrong place.
Yes, sir. So it'll be first and goal for Team Stripes. Johnson with the give. Ball's on the ground, though, and I think Team Stripes were able to get back on it.
I'll give you a guess who was on there to knock the ball loose. Patchen again, 3rd play in a row I think he's made, or 3 of the last 4.
I believe it was Lorio or Mock on the carry. So to bring up a second and goal from the 10-yard line. Johnson, give to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side. He's across the 5. That's the one thing you can say about Lucky. Just meets contact head on. Does not shy away.
In preparing for him twice this year, but only one game happened. One was, canceled by weather.
Right.
Said, look, he will run around you or he will run
He
through
will,
you.
he will run through
Yeah,
you.
don't get out of position. He'll make you pay one way or the other. He proves it right there.
Johnson, play fake, keeper, up the middle. Did he get in? No, they're going to call him short. Down at the 1.
He fell across the line. I assume they're saying his knee. So here's an opportunity for the Stars to repay the favor on the goal line stand if they can.
Exactly. With just over a minute left in the third quarter.
Timeout. White.
So Team Stars burn their first time out of the half, and we'll step aside. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Team Stripes with a 4th and goal. Lucky has the ball, and Lucky is into the end zone. Touchdown, Team Stripes. Aiden Luchtefeld, his 3rd touchdown of the day, make that back-to-back years with a hat trick. And Stripes extends their lead to 7, 33-26.
That brings him 11 carries, 72 yards with 3 touchdowns.
Not even 100 yards, and he's put it across the goal line twice. Arrington with the extra point here. It's high. No, it's a design play. Arrington throw into the end zone. He got it. 2-point conversion attempt is good. Direct snap to Arrington, and the kicker puts points on the board. Your score, Team Stripes 35, Team Stars 26. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Getting set for action here in the 3rd quarter, just under a minute left. Arrington with a big boot to Thompson, who fields it at the 20. Last time this happened, it was dangerous, but not this time. Forced out of bounds. Coverage team, potentially you would think, hey, maybe they've learned their lesson. And so it'll bring up a Team Stars 1st down.
Amazingly still in the 3rd quarter.
Still, yeah.
Right at the end, but.
So the first half was over by 1:30, so it was just over an hour.
Yeah.
So now we're 45 minutes in for 1 quarter.
Yeah.
But it's been an exciting quarter.
Oh, it's been
it was
fireworks.
14-12, so that would be 21 points for Stripes and 14 points for Stars.
Yeah, so 5 touchdowns in a quarter.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Tanner Clark in at quarterback for Team Stars. He lofts it to the left-hand side. What a catch!
Wow.
What a catch!
Kyle Jones from the tight end position there.
And he'll just leave that ball right there at the 48-yard line. Great pitch and catch. Tanner Clark, the junior from Franklin Classical, getting it done.
It's a good play call by the Stars coaching staff, because typically coming from that tight end position, you're going to be on a linebacker who's not as experienced in covering.
Right. Now in a pistol formation, Clark fakes it, dumps it over the middle, pass is complete.
That's Jackson Peaches 2L.
Completion to the lineman over the middle, and it reminds me of a play 2 years ago in the All-American game. They ran another line. It was Alex Valbuena, and Valbuena came across the middle, and they got a completed pass to him. So Coach Hunter Wilson, he was on that crew, on that staff. He loves to get the big man the ball.
That'll be
That
the third.
will do it for just the 3rd quarter. We've still got another quarter for y'all, but wait, there's more. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Ready for action here in the fourth quarter. Your score, Team Stripes 35, Team Stars 26. So the first quarter, no scoring. Second quarter, 14-12. Third quarter, 5 touchdowns. And a big stop there by that Team Stripes defense. That's Tristan Martone, the senior for the Freedom Cowboys, getting in there, getting the stop. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so this is Tanner Clark in at quarterback on this drive for Team Stars, rather. Takes the snap, looking left, fires, intercepted. That's John Benny Jones. He's up the right-hand side, has blockers. He's got one man to miss, one man to beat, and finally, he's brought down at the 25-yard line. John Benny Jones, the senior from Russell Christian.
Big-time play. He took a hit at the end from Peach's Tool, but he'd trade that any day to have that interception and those return yards.
100%. Well, and John Benny Jones playing defense for Russell this year, also their quarterback. So he threw for 2,300 yards and had 32 touchdowns, rushed for almost 1,200 yards, had 17 touchdowns. And then you look at the defensive side of the ball, 137 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 4 passes defense, 4 fumble recoveries, and 3 forced fumbles.
Oh, playmaker. That's why he's here.
100%. So the interception gives Team Stripes the ball at the 25-yard line. Play fake to Luchtefeld. Keeper by Kaiser, and he's stuffed.
That's Caden Jones back in the game. Fortunately, his injury wasn't severe to keep him out.
And it'll bring up a second down. Well, don't go anywhere. As soon as this game is over, we'll have the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-man bowl. 11-man bowl. Kids from all over the place. One more football game. Been a great day of football so far, though. That's on the left-hand side to Lorio, and he's still going, still on his feet.
Wow.
Inside the 15, would not be brought down, and they finally whistle him down for forward progress, and he was still moving. And it's enough for a Team Stripes first down. What a run by Lorio, and that offense kept them going.
That's just sheer willpower at that point.
You know, you think back to the All-American game in 2020, and a blowout, a shutout. Just, you know, it was a rough game. It was not competitive, really. Times have changed.
Oh, yeah.
There on the left-hand side, around the edge, and forced out of bounds. That was Sam Oberhausen, the senior from Franklin Christian, with the carry. And it'll bring up a Team Stripes second down. Sorry.
Yeah, second two. Jack Puffenberger, Pack Panthers, had the edge there. Got blocked. When you give up that edge and they call it a jet sweep, you're going to pick up 8. It's a numbers game at that point. There's nobody else on the edge to contain.
Now Stripes are up by 9, knocking on the door here with a chance to make it a 2-score game. This is Jaron Kaiser and Sam Oberhausen, 2 guys from the Williamson County, Tennessee area. Carry, though, on the left-hand side, and he's in. And I believe it's number 23. That's Cam Darden from Russell Christian. Dominant season as a receiver, 35 catches, 757 yards, 16 touchdowns. But there he did it with his feet.
We got to wonder why the slow pace. Just 1 touchdown in a little bit over 3 minutes.
Yeah, pick it up, guys. Come on.
Last time we'd had 3.
Come on. Arrington can make this a 16-point game. No, more than that. 18-point game. Kick is good. No, it is a 16-point game. Your score, Team Stripes 42, Team Stars 26. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Back with the action here in the fourth quarter. Arrington on the kickoff. A line drive, and it's snagged there on the right-hand side by Judah Thompson. Starts up, looking for the edge. Has it. Has speed. One man to beat, and it's the kicker, and he does. Judah Thompson. What hustle. That was number 31. That's Aaron Mosley from the Greenville Hurricanes. It looked like Judah Thompson had 6. But great hustle there by Mosley to save the touchdown.
That's going to put him about 160, 170 yards just in return yards today. So he certainly showed up today.
Clinton Chase is the quarterback. He fires it out to the left. Pass complete.
Nice hit down there. That's number 1, J.B. Jones.
No, the pass was complete.
That was Matty Spackman.
Yeah, it's Matty Spackman. Jones on the coverage. Spackman with the catch. And they got him.
Yep.
Stripes was trying to change out a defense.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense. 5-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal, remains first down.
This is where the Stars have not done well today.
No. See, here's the thing. If you're Stars, you take a couple delay of games.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let's go ahead and move this ball out. Give, and he's stuffed again.
You have to wonder at some point if Coach Hunter Wilson is going to stop running up the middle on that. That has not been successful all day. And we talked in the break, if you get the 3 goal line stands, if even 2 of them are touchdowns,
It's a tie game.
it's a tie game.
Give here up the middle.
Touchdown.
And Stars are in. And those guys are so excited after getting stuffed 3 times in the first quarter.
That's right.
They are so excited to get in the end zone, this close, and it not be a bomb.
And obviously down 16 prior to that score, you have to go for 2.
.30 to go here in the fourth quarter. A touchdown there makes it a 10-point game now. Chase is the quarterback. Throws it out to the right. 2-point conversion attempt is good.
I can't see the number of who caught that ball.
I didn't get the number either, but it is complete. 2-point conversion attempt is good, and it's an 8-point game. Your score, Team Stripes 42, Team Stars 34. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Getting set for action here. This is going to be Lucas Mast with the onside kick, and Team Stripes quick to scoop it up. That's number 46, Josiah Carr from the Freedom Cowboys. Does a great job on the kick return team of giving his team the ball back. Well, it's been a good one so far. Had a good one earlier this morning, and looking for more of the same this evening. It's the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 11-Man Bowl. We'll have it right here on 8-Man Extreme. Don't go anywhere. Stay here on the channel. The new stream will, the new broadcast will start. You can watch it. Oliver Johnson rolling out, trying to make guys miss, and he's going to get dropped for a massive loss. That's a couple.
That's Cole Romano in there. Trying to see the other number, 40.
40, that's going to be
Jack
Puffenbarger from the Pack Panthers. So a couple guys get in there, and a huge loss for Team Stripes. I mean, right now it's 2nd and 20. Johnson gets the snap. Give on the left-hand side on the jet sweep. Now he reverses field, making a man miss. What a spin. But finally brought down there. Number 42 got the tackle.
Is that 42 or 62? 62. That's Torrin Burns, Pack Panthers.
Yeah, it is 62.
That had the potential to be a big-time scrambling play when you reverse field like that. Not always good things happen. Sometimes it's bad, but if you can get loose, the coverage is all shifted to the right.
3rd and quite long. Quite a bit of yards. Quite a few yards. Johnson takes the snap, pump fake, play fake, everything in between.
Wow.
And Patchen
having a big game today.
Stephen Patchen, another sack. And you said it earlier. The big man did not drive all the way from Toledo, Ohio to Gatlinburg, Tennessee to just play special teams.
No, he came to play, and he's made a difference in this game. The stadium announcer just said 4th and Toledo, apparently in honor of Patchen. But I'm not sure at this point if they'll be able to kick it to where it lands.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that they could punt it past where the original first down is. Arrington with the kick. That'd be close. It was right at it.
Yeah, it was right there. Maybe.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ryan.
They would have had to measure it probably.
I apologize, Mr. Arrington. I doubted you. No, it's right at it. He's marking it at the 39.
Yeah,
line to gain was 39. So Arrington, I mean, they got they got the ball to the first down marker just in other ways.
If you look, they did not move the sticks. They just changed where
the down marker.
Yeah, perfect. You think before the ran out, the people holding the sticks like, hey, make this easy for us.
Right.
Do you mind?
Right.
We're tired of moving so much today.
So 1st and 10, Team Stars. They're down by 8. 8:07 to go. In the fourth quarter. It's going to be Clinton Chase in at quarterback, and he's going to be dropped. That's Bo Swanson, baby, the senior from Grace Baptist. And he's got the sack and the stop. They'll mark him for a loss of 1. Last year, Grace Baptist came over to 8-man football up in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Actually, down in Chattanooga, Tennessee, from where we're at. And Bo, as a junior, made a name, and then as a senior here, made a name for himself this season. Chase rolls out right. Man is wide open. He's got him. down inside the 35-yard line. That's number 7, Jake Atkinson, the senior from South Haven Christian. And that'll bring up a Team Stars first down. It's kind of a proud moment. South Haven Christian from my hometown, Springfield, Tennessee.
All right. Great job by the
shout
quarterback keeping his eyes downfield even though he's been flushed out of the pocket. Sees wide open. Atkinson takes advantage of that.
1st and 10. Chase is in the shotgun. Give. This is to Hunter Atkins, making a first man miss. Has space around the left-hand side. Pushed forward across the 20 down to the 15. He was going to be stopped, and then he just gets pushed forward through the group of defenders, and we do have a man down. It's going to be a Hillcrest player. This is either Tillison or Roby. So we'll step aside while they take a look at him. This is the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl presented by Rocky Top Sports World right here on 8-Man Extreme. Getting set for action here in the 4th quarter. Jonathan Roby from Hillcrest Christian has made his way to the sideline. Meanwhile, Clinton Chase rolls right, fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
Judah Thompson, his 4th of the day.
His 4th touchdown of the day. And we are 2 points away from a tie ball game. Judah Thompson, one of the best receivers in 8-man football this year. And I'm going to say he could start at almost any public school, private school, 11-man team out there. I'm going to say it.
I'm a touch biased on that, so I'm glad you said it.
I'll say it. Now Chase takes the snap, rolls right, fires into the end zone. It's caught.
Wow.
2-point conversion is good.
You could not draw up the last
I'm going to give you a chance
series
to guess who caught that.
In double coverage,
Yeah.
you know, one arm,
Going up, climbing the ladder.
blindfolded, hopped off one foot. I
Arm
don't know.
tied behind his back.
You know, we had that spectacular catch in the first game. That wasn't. I don't think he caught that behind someone's back, but as far as clutch with 6:26 left, and as I was saying, the last defensive stand for the Stars and then offensive possession for the Stars is exactly what they needed to bring it back to tie it. And now you wipe the scoreboard clean, start fresh with 6:26. This, again, the parity is incredible.
Not that long ago, it was a 42-26 ball game.
And Kirk Stallings giving me the barn
The
door
barn
on a windy
door.
day.
The barn door.
Barn door on a windy day, baby.
Just a few minutes ago, it was 42-26. We're now tied at 42 with 6:26 to go.
Yeah, and we were saying if the Stripes punch it in one more time, that probably does it.
Yep.
And here we are tied up.
Plot twist, they didn't punch it in. And again, Cam Darden. I believe that's Cam Darden.
$87-27.
23, I believe. Yep, Cam Darden. So Stripes putting the hands guys up there, hands team, letting them snag it. But now they have the ball at the plus 48. I believe this will be the.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Oliver Johnson and Aiden Luchtefeld in on this drive. Direct snap to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side. Across the 45, down to the 42. It'll bring up a second down for Team Stripes. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the ball game. And we're still tied.
I think they have Lorio out here on an island being covered by Zion Thompson. That in man coverage, anything can happen with that.
Give to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side. And a good hit, but I think he got enough for the first.
I believe he did.
See where they spot it. Yep, they're going to move him. So Team Stripes, tie ball game, late in the game. They know what they want to do.
Absolutely.
They're going to run the rock.
Oh, run clock, run rock. Try to punch it in right at the end with little time left.
Now, we have not had an overtime game in the 8-man All-American. I'm going to have to double-check on the 11-man. Oliver Johnson, pump fake, fires across the middle. Intercepted.
Caden Jones.
And he is going to be dropped by Luchtefeld at the 42-yard line. But a great job by that defense.
The barn door swinging on a windy day just happened again. I'm going to trademark that. Can we get T-shirts made that say that?
Let's do it.
I'll market it. But the last thing the Stripes needed to happen on that possession was to turn it over. 5 minutes, 6 seconds left in the game. Momentum with the Stars team. Now going the other direction. See what they can do.
Confirmed. 8 and 11-man, no overtime games. And watch me jinx it. We're not going to have an overtime game. This is going to be ball carried up to about the 47-yard line. It'll be second down.
You talk about a road grader up front, Carson Donovan blocking his guy, 8 yards downfield. He's a big boy, hard worker, gets it done.
And Clinton Chase, the quarterback on this drive for Team Stars. Takes the snap. Quick throw out to the right to Atkins. Has space and quick open field tackle. I couldn't get the number on who got that tackle.
Couldn't either. It was great open field tackle.
It was excellent.
Maybe got half a yard, if that. You don't see too many people on contact with Hunter Atkins do that.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Now 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Chase looking wide open. His man is going to walk in.
Wow. With that pass, the Stars quarterbacks combined go over 400 yards for the day.
And there's that long touchdown again for Team Stars. Judah Thompson, I believe it's 5 on the day.
That's 5 on the day.
5 touchdowns on the day. And with 3:38 to go in the fourth quarter, Team Stars, if I'm not mistaken, this is their first lead of the game.
It is.
Yeah. 382 all-purpose yards. That's touchdowns, kickoff returns, or receiving yards, kickoff returns, the whole kit and caboodle. Chases the quarterback, rolls right, looking. He's going to run it. He's going to try to get to the pylon, and he won't. He'll be dragged down from behind. So a 6-point game with 3:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Now, Team Stripes, they've got a kicker. So you put a touchdown on the board. Let's see what happens. Again, as soon as this game is over, give it about 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll have the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 11-man bowl.
For the Stars team, should they not prevail in this game with the 3:39 left, the narrative will become the missed opportunities, the 3 goal line stands, the extra points, whether 2-point conversions or kicks that were blocked or not successful. Real easy could be up 3 scores right now and game be out of hand. But credit to the Stripes. Their defense held on the goal line stands. Their defense held on the extra point and 2-point tries. And because of that, they're only down 6.
Mast set to kick it away, and another pinpoint kick inside the 40. This is going to be returned on the right-hand side. Sorry, the left-hand side. And I believe this is Darden again. Cam Darden had the return there. So the ball spotted at the 45, 1st and 10. This is going to be Jaron Kaiser, the quarterback on this drive. And Sam Oberhausen. Or no, that is Oliver Johnson and Aiden Luchtefeld.
Yep.
Ball's carried for a gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards.
You'd have to wonder if they need to score quick, if they can't drive down and just kick the extra point, will they go back with Kaiser? His numbers passing have been better than Johnson today.
Yes.
Johnson's going to eat more clock.
2nd and 9. Johnson brings a man from right to left. Give to Luchtefeld, up the middle. Maybe a gain of 2 or 3. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 6 to go.
In this situation, I don't see any other way. I'm not the coach, but I don't see any other way for the Stripes not to be in 4-down territory. So you have two downs to get a long 6-yard.
.236 to go. Man in motion. Johnson, keeper, up the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down. Oliver Johnson just plunges forward across the 45. But they've got to get going. 2:15 to go. And they do have 2 timeouts. Now, you don't want to leave too much time on the clock for Team Stars. But you got to go score. First and 10, Johnson brings a man in motion, takes the snap, rolls right, looking, loads up, fires, pass is complete. That's caught by Lorio at the 38-yard line. They'll say the 39. They'll say the the 34-yard line. 34-yard line. And it will not move the chains. It's 2nd and 1, 1:35 to go. They've got to get going. They got to go. Johnson brings Dennis. Give to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side. Luchtefeld down inside the 30, down to the 27.
Clock will stop briefly to reset the chains, but 86 seconds left. No, 76 seconds.
Now they do have 2 timeouts. Direct snap to Luchtefeld on the left-hand side. Has space. Gets across the 25. Down to the 23. And Coach Duarte and Coach Scott.
Timeout. Blue.
We're going to burn a timeout. They'll talk this over with their team just a little bit with 57 seconds on the clock. Team Stripes down by 6. I want to give a shout-out to our video director, Jack Helwig, getting the split screen shot of the both the huddles there. Shout out to our camera operators, Brendan Daniel, Audrey Green, and Andrew Welch. Our producer, Kirk Stallings, Jerry Shannon Jr., Andrew Hasley on stats, Blake Thompson color commentating, James Shannon here on the play-by-play. Been a great one. Had 2 great games. Looking for a third. Looking for the hat trick of good games with the 11-man game. 57 seconds to go.
Have to wonder if they want to take a shot here.
Johnson, give around the left-hand side, and he's got the first down, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to mark it first down.
That's Lorio with the keeper, and because he got out of bounds, it stops the clock, and they still have a timeout. 51 seconds to go.
51 seconds go 16 yards. If your defense here, you got to bow up. If your offense, you have to control the ball.
If you're Stars, you also need to remember you got a guy who scored a hat trick of touchdowns.
That's right.
At running back right now.
Quarterback and running back both hard runners.
Yeah.
You have to make sure tackles.
Johnson, play fake, keeper up the middle. He'll get across the 15, maybe a gain of 1 or 2, but they've got to go if they don't want to burn a timeout. 45 seconds to go. They get the offense set real quick. Johnson takes the snap, direct snap to Luchtefeld. Luchtefeld is going to be brought down around the 13-yard line, and Team Stripes.
Timeout. Blue, their final timeout of the game.
Team Stripes will be forced to burn a timeout. And here you see Ryan Arrington. See if we can get a shot of him right here on this sideline.
Yeah, he's warming up, keeping the leg warm.
Arrington prepping himself because a touchdown is a tie game. And Arrington is the shot.
With all the momentum swings, with the goal line stands, the interceptions, the kickoff return, all of that, this game could very easily come down to an extra point.
We got a little bit of football left to play before it comes down to that. 29 seconds. Ball is at the 13-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Johnson waits, takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires into the end zone. It's caught!
No, dropped.
No, he dropped it. Oh, my. Pass intended for number 21, Torian Tillison. Oh, and you hate that for the young man because he had it in his breadbasket.
We mentioned it at the beginning of this game, I believe. Looking back at the sun, which that corner, looking at the quarterback, is back into the sun. You have to wonder if that played a role.
That had to have. 23 seconds. Here's your ball game. 4th and 7. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Johnson waits. Brings the man from right to left. Takes the snap, pressured, rolls right, looking, dumps it off. He's looking, incomplete.
Well, if he doesn't slip, he can come back and get that ball.
It's incomplete, and that's the game. Team Stars is going to take over.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. One kneel down and it's over. And Coach Hunter Wilson will get his second straight All-American win over Coach J.J. Duarte. Sorry,
Time
folks.
out.
I think he may want to talk about ball security.
Yeah, 100%.
May want to talk about don't fumble the snap.
Team Stars.
Stripes are out of timeout, so they cannot stop the clock. A kneel down does it.
Yep. Team Stars discussing this. Oh, you hate that for the young man. You had Tillison drop the pass in the end zone. And credit to that Stars defense because there was a lot of pressure on Johnson to get that ball out.
Oh, absolutely.
They brought it on 4th down.
They brought it on. They had pressure on 3rd, got it away. A ton of pressure on 4th, and just really couldn't get anything on the ball. Still catchable if the player doesn't slip. But that's how it crumbles, and you go in victory formation. They have, can't see who that is, back at the goal line just in case.
One kneel down. Clinton Chase, the senior, will end his high school career with one final kneel down, and that's it. Your score, Team Stars 48, Team Stripes 42. That's going to do it for the 2022 Gatlinburg All-American 8-Man Bowl. Make sure you stay tuned to Rocky Top Sports World social media. They'll have the announcement of the overall offensive and defensive MVPs of the game. For everyone on this broadcast crew, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the 11-man game right after this.